Hello friends, here we are back again, and we're doing Winter's Embrace Challenge. We're currently in the Ravine, and we are at this cave looking for a rope, and we found the mountaineering rope that we were looking for. Now what that means is we're not going to go across Mystery Lake to Mountain Town. What we're gonna do, we're gonna hit Bleak Inlet. We're gonna go to
be able to carry this load for much longer.
Bleak Inlet. Okay, we need to survive 25 days, and so far we have survived 20. I still can't remember what the badge is for that, but it's Canadian something or other. And it's not that I'm dismissive of it, I just can't remember. I'm recording these past few videos at one time. So here we go, we're still going. Now we're extra heavy because we're carrying 22 pounds of rope. And this brings us to our first dilemma. In order to climb down into the ravine to get to Bleak Inlet, we are going to have to drop a considerable amount of weight. I know I'm going to start with some food, but that's light. So we're going to have to drop some weight. And if you've been following me through this playthrough so far, that's going to be a problem. Because, okay, we're going to drop 11 pounds when we connect the rope to that climb point over there. But then we have another 11 pounds that we added onto the, how much do we weigh now? 106. Okay? So we might just have, we might have to go through Mystery Lake. I don't know. Because I'm finding it very hard to figure out what we have to let go of. I know you need to lay down. It's not so cold right now. Look, it's the middle of the night. Well, almost the middle of the night, and the temperature is barely going down. We'll leave you with your tube. Ego te absolvo. I forgive you. Okay. So, and on top of that, we're losing weight. So, as it stands right now, we would have to drop almost half of the weight that we're carrying. So, what I'm going to do right here is sleep for an hour. No, that's not going to give us enough heat. Dang. Because we're losing. We should have just stayed the night in that cave over there. I wasn't thinking. But let's get rid of this first piece of weight that we know that we need to get rid of. I'm glad we didn't have to go over there to that boxcar. That boxcar right straight across over there You go around and then come over that way. That boxcar usually has the rope in it. And there's also a container in there that might have syrup they were transporting before they went over the edge. I'm going mad thinking about maple syrup. I swear to God, once this challenge is over, I might have to take my syrup out of my pantry and down a shot of it. Okay, so here we are in Freesville. We're going to light a fire here to figure out what we're going to do. We don't have any wood on us, just a couple sticks that we picked up in Coastal Highway. So before we make up our mind, we're going to have to pick up some more. If we were in need of food, we could get this guy and an arrow. Normally, I handle this area much better than what we're handling it now. All the sticks are over there, but we should go over there anyway because we need to get some more birch bark. There's a whole lot of birch bark over there. So I think we will. We're going to throw these sticks on here and then we're going to head over there. Wow. Okay. But before we do that, we'll get an hour of sleep in. Well, we can still run right now. We'll leave our bedroll right there. And we have 2 hours to go over there. We got a lot of oil. So, let's drop some of this off, I guess. We don't need all this. We need 26 to fill up our lantern, and we got a lot there. So we got actually almost 3 refills with that alone. And that's 4.9 pounds, so nearly 5 pounds. But look at that, just dropping that right now, but we got to pick up our bedding again. That's 76 pounds. So that makes us 10 pounds, 0.14 still overweight. So let's go get this birch bark. What are those rabbits doing? They're just sitting there?
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd never wake up again.
I'm sure you will. You wouldn't wake up again. Because if you go to sleep right now, I'm going to make sure you do it while we're crossing the river. So I guess while we're over here, we can also check that boxcar out. I guess that's conveniently useful. And then we'll grab the, see that big birch grove there? We need to make some fire, coffee. tired because you're tired. Worthless. Right now. Whoa. Nope. Alright, that was a waste of time. But, and it was technically an exterior location, but this entire area is an exterior location. But we want to grab these birch bark and then head back to that fire. Collecting any sticks along the way, but there's quite a few through here, so it's a good place to come. You know, there's no wild animals here, so you can come here when you first start your playthrough if you need to get some animal skins. I have a video on that. It's a Stalker playthrough where the first couple videos don't have any commentary, but it shows you the basics of how to come up quickly with deer skins and rabbits to get your initial loadout for clothing.
I need to drop something
within like 10 days. Because if you gotta harvest all the deer and wait for them to cure for each one, it's going to take you a long time. But if you can find a knife very quickly, then you'll be able to do it relatively quick. If you go through the dam to the other side, and there's a couple deer carcasses there, just watch the first 4 or 5 videos you'll see of my Stalker playthrough. It's a nice night tonight. Fire's still going. What's that? Coal? So it's the middle of the night. We're relatively warm. I mean, we're losing temperature, but we're okay. So we got to figure out how to drop enough weight to pick this rope back up. So that took us about 41 minutes to do all that we just did, according to fire time. Okay, we need some more coffee. How much water do we have? Oh, we're gonna need some more water too. Just looking for some more sticks while the coffee bakes. I really like that when they made the change where you didn't have to stand at the fire to cook everything. Because I don't know if you're familiar with this game at all, but when it first started, you had to if you cooked something, however long it cooked for, you had to stand at the fire. Now you could have been doing something else as we are now. You weren't able to do it that time. So all those hours wasted. But we have 4 hours of fire. And we gotta get down there. And then we gotta go down there. And then we gotta go over there to Bleak Inlet. Then we gotta scour Bleak Inlet and then go over there to Fort Ord Muskeg and then go over to Broken Railroad, come back to Fort Ord Muskeg, and then go over to Mountain Town. And then I'm fairly confident that once we go to Mountain Town that we're going to have to go to Timberwolf Mountain. So we might end this at Timberwolf Mountain. But we got to get some water going so we can make more coffee. Because we only have 3 right now. I can't go to sleep because these only take 16 minutes to boil. So, man, okay, I guess while we're doing that, we can figure out what we're going to drop. Let's see. Well, these aren't very heavy, but we have a lot of, they're not as, these take more time to repair than the sewing kits do, but they're much lighter, right, by 5. So, let's just do that. That's some weight. Okay. You can lay down. You are going to lay down. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'll drop like 20 of these. Okay, we're down to 72. But once we pick up that rope, we're going to be plus 11 pounds. So we got to get 55 pounds. I don't know if we're going to do it. I don't know if we're going to be able to get down to 55 pounds to pick up that rope to climb down that one. So, boy, we're going to have to drop off so much stuff. I mean, look, it's pickup. Okay. So, we're 74 pounds. We gotta get down to 66. We gotta drop 12 pounds of stuff. Okay. Now, crafting these, preparing the birch bark makes them lighter. If we did the old man's beard, they would become heavier. Okay, so we're down to 75 pounds. Man, we have to go down to 55 pounds actually. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, that's only 69 now. We got to get down to 55. That's 14 more pounds. Son of a gun. Okay. Shoot. I don't think I want to go down here. I'm losing too much stuff. So we're not going to sleep up here because we're not going to have enough fire if a blizzard comes in. What we're going to do, if we can get down and wait, we're going to drink a Go Energy or take a stimulant and go right down that rope. And we'll sleep in the cave at the bottom. Okay, let's see if we can eat some food then, I guess. We don't even need all this food because we have, look, we have over a week's worth of MREs. That's 8 pounds plus 8.8. That's the same as a rifle. So those 8 packs of MREs weigh as much as a rifle does. We're gonna turn all of our water into coffee, I guess, because water is pretty heavy. I guess that it's gonna be the same whether it's coffee or not, but I suppose since the coffee gets turned into water, we're losing the coffee weight, which really isn't a lot. Really, you know, it's nothing. So, but a pound of water weighs about as much as a rifle. 8.8 pounds or somewhere around there. Just over 8 pounds, just under 9. So, it's almost evening. I'm not going to drink any coffee right now because as soon as we're done doing what we're doing, we're going to go down the hill. So, there's no need to waste a brew. But we still have 3 hours on that fire. We're just, okay, that's it, no more. Well, I shouldn't have done that because that's just adding weight again. And we can't just dump that out, can we? Yes, we can. Just like this. Okay. Drink that water. Boy, we gotta drop 13 pounds. Let's clean this and we'll drop this gun cleaning kit off. We haven't been using it much, which is fine with me. I keep calling it a gun cleaning kit, but it's a firearm cleaning kit. Might as well get it 100% since we're banding in it. Okay. There goes that. We'll repair this so we can lose the weight from any cloth excess that we have. It's just dawning morning. Let's sharpen this. And I guess we're going to be losing the whetstone too. I'm sure we'll come across one someplace. Hopefully. There's a lot of stuff you have to think about in this game. I don't want to think. Alright. We'll pick up a rock later if we need it. Drop this, drop that. Okay, we don't need 2 cans. We have a full, so we don't need that either. I don't want to lose that because we might have to open a container. Look at that. We got 5 pounds of ammunition. We don't need all that ammunition. Let's drop off about 150 of those. Man, there's ammunition galore on this map, isn't there? Or in this. Okay. We're down to 60. So we need to drop 5 more pounds. 5 more pounds. When? No. Oh, yeah, you can eat it. Go ahead. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we did it. Now when we pick up the rope, we're going to be underweight. And this brings us once again to the end of another video, and I'll see you in the next one.